The number 10, Caitlin Studebaker. The number 11, Kevin Harrell. The number 15, Delaney Nyhouse. And the number 22, Olivia Nix. And now, it's time to introduce your 2022-2023 Moraine Racers! And first, the junior, number 11, Maddie Shaw. The senior, number 15, Ryan Torres. The senior, number 25, Grace Rehowski. The junior, number 33, Brianna Benaghi. And the junior, number 41, Claire Washburn. The other racers are coached by Tom Hansen.
There you have it. Starting lineups announced. We are just about set for the 1:30 game, going 3 minutes early. The defending Division I state champion Kettle Moraine Lasers hosting Oregon. Let's get that scoreboard up for you. And there we go. We are underway. Oregon winning the tip. Go right inside at Krahowski. Little jump hook is good. Olivia, nice. I think it's nice. Nis with the score. It's 2-0 Oregon. Torres, left wing. Looks to attack, nothing there. Pass is deflected, it's a turnover. Oregon crossing timeline. Swing it to the left side. 15 is Delaney Nyhouse. Goes up top. Studebaker. Carroll lets it go, shot off. Hustle rebound. Nyhouse. Drive and a foul. I think we're gonna get Torres on that one.
Fouls on category number 15, Violet Torres.
They did get Torres.
First, teams first.
To the line steps number 4, Brooke Bastian. %67% a year ago. One out of two this possession. 3-0 early on. Just underway. Game number 3 here on the main court. The west court, as it were. Look inside. Krahowski step through, left-hand layup, good. Let's see if Connor's gonna join me for this one or not. He's gotta go. He's got the 2 o'clock game on the other court. Shot off the mark. Krahowski rebounds and go. Push up ahead. Brianna Benaghi scores. Kettle Moraine up now 4-3. Stepping through the double team. Oregon, and now they're gonna get a 10-second violation. Good pressure. Kettle Moraine refusing to give anything up. No easy pass there. Oregon just couldn't get the ball moving. Shot partially blocked from behind. Benaghi offensive rebound. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds. Torres, three, no good. One-hand rebound. That was Shop. Just ripped the ball away. Scores from yesterday on the bottom left side of your screen. Three on the way, no good. Gonna go out of bounds. Four, three early on. Germantown Watertown follows this one. There's that Kettle Moraine pressure. Get it in the middle. They attack, and now it's back tap. Great job. And a turnover. Connaughton right side, get it to the top. Grace Kowalski, backdoor pass, Torres. Pass out, and it ends up as a turnover. So a rough start both ways here.
Reporting in for Moraine.
Checking in for Oregon, number 20. Clara Tracy. Nope. Tegan Schonecker. Well, we got to check these rosters here. We've got different numbers here. Gonna have to go into the old playbook here.
They won't be in there because that's yesterday's playbook. Today's playbook's in gold.
Is it really? Oh, I don't know who it is then. That's wonderful. Three on the way, good. Maddie Shop knocks it down, 7-3. The answer three, you bet. Olivia Nice. Seven, 6, our score. Get that off the screen. Show you today's games. Turnover, push it, near turnover, and it is. A lot of active hands, and they're gonna get a foul. Ninehaus. Delaney with the foul. Keegan Lotus checking in.
Checking in for the Laser. Number 23, Keegan Lowe's.
Fun fact that we just found out, Keegan Lotus' grandfather is John McLaughlin, sitting in the front row.
Fouls out Oregon, number 22, Olivia Nice.
Olivia Nice with the foul. That's her first. Team second. 7-6 our score early on.
See you, good buddy.
Call a good one. Connor leaves me. I fly solo. Torres step back three, off the mark. Studebaker hustles down the rebound. She has the ball right wing. Taken away by Torres. Kick out pass, three on the way, short. Krahowski rebounds. Good extra pass. And they kick it out. Torres is going to let it fly, in and out. So a couple opportunities, that possession for Kettle Moraine. And now Krahowski commits the foul. Kind of a staggering start for both teams. Lola Bond for Kettle Moraine. Brooke Bastian and Carly Zeich for Oregon. Into the left corner. Studebaker now up top. Good patience from Oregon. Drive, kick, looking, but nothing there. Calling for it, getting it, and with the left hand left it short. Could hear saying right here was Delaney. She got it and just left it a tick short as Grochowski lets it fly from 3, not there. Offensive rebound, put back. Claire Vosberg from Torres. Raylan with a great pass inside. And there goes the ball.
Fouls on Kettle number 41, Claire Vosberg. First, team's third. Checking in for Kettle number 31, Riley Hurdle. And in for Oregon.
Riley Hurdle for Kettle Moraine. Olivia Nice for Oregon. 9-6 our score. Whoops, I apologize. Didn't get that one up there. Offensive foul. Early on, that's what you see. They know what the play is. They know they're supposed to step up and set the screen. And they often are moving.
First, checking in for the Lady Panthers, number 14, Tracy.
Kettle Moraine in their home white. Blue numerals, gold trim. Oregon in their road black. Orange numerals, white trim. Torres missed once, missed twice. Stays with it and scores. And now she commits the foul. A couple of those where the pass has gone to the middle and they've tried to, instead of letting them catch, they try to get around that. The player coming to the ball and they commit the foul, hitting them in the back. 11-6 our score. On the block, little right hook, no good. Layup, good. Lola Bond. 13-6 KM. Pass inside, good strong move, and they're gonna get the foul.
Fouls on Kettle number 31, Riley Hurdle. First, team's fifth.
Hurdle's first. McKenna Carroll hits the first.
Checking in from the Lady Panthers, the number 30, Grace Evans.
Carroll, 74% a year ago. Left the second one short. Pass left side. Back to the right. Torres coming off the screen. No good.
Fouls on Oregon number 10, Caitlin Studebaker.
Studebaker on that foul. Boxing out, trying to box out Torres from way outside. Too much space and ended up holding her back, committing the foul. Pass inside, Grochowski, the foul and the basket.
Fouls on Oregon number 22, Olivia Nice. Her second.
Nice commits the foul, and that's her second. So she will sit.
Checking in for the Lady Panthers, the number 15, Lady Nice.
Nine Ice checks back in. Free throw good for Grochowski. %82 a year ago. No surprise she knocked that down. Pass wide open. Lady Panther pass was a little long. They eventually come away with it and score. It wasn't pretty, but the end result worked out just fine. Nine Ice scores, 16-9. Torres to the rim, no good, gets the rebound. Kick out, swing it. Grahowski comes away with it. Three on the way, good! Lola Bond knocks down the three. Extra possession leads to extra points. And now a steal by Torres. She lets it fly. And a timeout on the floor, 9:29 remaining. You're watching W7. It's all Kettle Moraine early on.
If you don't know W7, then you don't know Miss Scott Softball. I'm Callie Krieger. I'm Abby Garso. And W7 is for the girls.
We got the beat, we got the beat, we got the beat. Yeah, we got it!
Happy trails to you till we meet.
You're watching West Island Central Softball on W7. It's for the girls.
It's 22-9, Kettle Moraine up early. Braylon Torres taking a break, and the pressure continues. Another turnover for Oregon. They're 7th already. Kettle Moraine will not pull back on this pressure. Good job going up and catching it. This is a team that feels confident getting back to state, defending their championship. Yes, they lost talent, and a lot of it. But they know they have a lot here. A lot of players that got a lot of exposure every day in practice against a team that went on to win state. That made them better. They are confident when they step on the floor. And you can see that in the way they play. Grahowski gets the first.
Reporting in for Oregon, number 20. In for Kettle Moraine, number 11, Maddie Shaw.
Second one rattles out, but an offensive rebound. Hartle hustles it down, kick it out. Maddie Shop hits a three. It's a bad combination right now of turnovers and offensive rebounds that are absolutely killing Oregon. Then you throw in some good shooting. Layup, no good. Works so hard to get so close and then to miss it. Grahowski, little pull up. Good. 8:20 remaining. It's all KM right now. Left hand, correction, right block layup, no good. Skip pass and a travel. Started the wheels a turning too soon. Good flash to the middle, good ball movement. In, out, that's how you do it. Offensive rebounds, 2 of them. And Delaney Ninas finishes it up. Cleans up that mess, and it's 28-11. Just a good all-around possession for Oregon there. Ball went side, middle, side. Got to look, get an offensive rebound, get another one, and score. Grahowski misses. Three on the way. Good. And this is where our confusion comes in. But nonetheless, it's a three that went down. Pass deflected, taken away. 6.5 remaining first half. Drive, cut off, little hook. Rolls off the rim. It's a good, strong move. Give you a little different view. Of course, I go to different view, and then they kick it out for a three-point play. I don't like that. But I can tell you, Grace knocked down a three. Wholesale changes across the board both ways. Just about to cross the 6-minute barrier here in the first half. Stick around, immediately following this one. Germantown and Watertown. One of the towns are going to win. Good pass inside, deflected. Out of bounds. A little too hot to handle. And it results in an Oregon turnover, their 8th of the half. Lob inside, too easy, just too simple. Grahowski seals and finishes. Coming up left side here. Pass deflected into the air, nearly went in. Torres crossed the timeline. Goes right into the hoop, draws a foul. She's going to go shoot two. Braylon saw a seam, and she just kept the ball and kept on attacking.
At the line for Kettle, number 15, Braylon Torres. Second in for the Lady Panthers.
First one good.
Number 11, McKenna Carroll. And number 14, Laura Tracy.
Second one rolls off. 1 point for the possession. And a 20-point lead for the Lasers. Oregon, you just need good patient possession. Make Kettle Moraine work on the defense. Get a good look. I mean, you have a tall task. This is one heck of a talented team. And now a turnover. Pitch it ahead, lob it over. Torres, left-hand layup, good. Timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching W7. Sponsored by Pat Connaughton Foundation and
Jolly Good Soda. We put the pop in Wisconsin.
Back out of the timeout. Little jump hook off the mark. Kind of the way it's gone here in the first half. Pass inside, knocked out of bounds. Torres, three, no good. Jim was up on their seat for that one. Braylon Torres, career-wise, sitting at 999 points. Look inside. Left hand, shot, no good. Grahowski rebounds. Torres draws the foul.
Fouls in Oregon number 20, teammate Schneider.
They call it on the floor, so it is a bonus free throw.
Moraine to 0. Lola Bob and number 35, Lily Schmidt.
And it rolls off. Turnover. Oregon came down with the rebound and threw it away. Grahowski cleaning up the mess. Kicks it out. Torres goes to the hoop. Little floater off the back iron. The whole gym is waiting for this next point. (36-14) as we approach 3 minutes left here in the first half. Game number 3 here in the West Gym. Now a turnover. And Braylon's going back to the line.
Fouls in Oregon number 4, Will Ashton. First, checking in for Oregon number 10, Kaylin Studebaker.
And she got it.
1,000 career point, Gator Nation, help us congratulate number 15 on her historic milestone.
Not sure what our camera operator is doing up on top. So I'll move it for them. I think they're just celebrating with Braylon. She is not our player of the game, but wanted to make sure we recognize Braylon scoring her 1,000th point. Back to the line she goes with the Lacers up 23. Make it 24. 2:45 remaining here in the first half, 38-14. And we're going to get a travel. It's sort of been the theme of the weekend. We see so much talent on the floor with these teams. And the matchups look like, I mean, we've seen a lot of games that have gotten away early, show some of the talent in this state. And some of these teams that are getting blown out, we're going to hear about them later in the year because they're talented teams that are just getting better playing in these games. Going to get a foul on the floor.
Kettle foul number 23, Keegan Lotus. Her first.
Lotus on the foul. Coach Hansen, bottom left of your screen. Free throw, no good. Turnover, KM. 2 minutes left in the half. 40-14 our score. 3 on the way, good. Studebaker knocks down the 3. Emily Gomez crossing the timeline. Bond dribbles to the left side, nothing there. Krahowski nearly lost it. Good defense by Bastion. Bounce pass inside, deflected. And with 1:20 remaining, Oregon looking to cut into this lead. Drive, ball deflected, gonna go out of bounds. It's your second assist of the day. 2 assists. Got a family sitting to her right. Picked up the ball twice now. 1 minute left, 40-17 here in the first half. Corner 3, good. Nobody around her, and Lola knocks it down. Anticipating teammate cutting. And we're 40 seconds away. Good patience. Get a good shot here if you're Oregon. Lady Panthers just need little positive momentum going into the halftime break. Good defense, and they end up turning it over. That defense is stifling.
Checking in for the Lady Panthers, the number 24, Carly Singh.
Five seconds, gotta go. 3 on the way, got it! Lotus hits the 3 at the buzzer, and we go to half. KM 46, Oregon 17, it's half. KM fans, you might recognize this face.
Halftime at the game that you're watching today. And during the break, I wanted to have a quick discussion with our good friend, the head coach of the Kettle Moraine Lasers football program. It is Matt McDonald. I know what you're all thinking. I thought W7 was for the girls. We are. But, you know, we can always learn from the boys' sports. Also, we want to celebrate boys' sports as well. I mean, yes, we're for the girls, but, you know, we're for all the high school kids. And Coach McDonald's a friend of mine, and us being as close to KM as we are, and having done the work with KM that we have over the last few years, I was so excited to see Kettle Moraine win a state championship, not only in girls basketball, but also football. Coach McDonald, first of all, congratulations on a state championship. What a great experience for you and for your boys and for the community.
Yeah, thank you. It was a really exciting time, and the community really rallied around us. Our kids played phenomenal, and obviously we're super excited. They worked really hard to get there, so it was good to see it unfold for them.
Most coaches I know prefer to talk more about the journey than the destination. The kids love talking about the experience of being at state and Camp Randall, of course, that we'll get into that. But I'd love to hear just from you just the journey itself that your team went through to get all the way to Camp Randall and be able to hoist that gold ball. Talk about that journey and what that was like for you and for the boys.
Sure, yeah. It was a really long journey, obviously.
Right.
You know, it really started level 4 last season. We got our teeth kicked in by Homestead. And, you know, we all had that sinking feeling, and especially me, that, you know, I let the senior class down and we didn't finish for them. but also, you know, we had a really good junior class that were our this year's seniors, and they took it really hard too. And, you know, I remember when we came back, I came into the locker room and put my arm around one of our best players, who's a senior this year now, Sam Soulful, and he just looked at me and said, I've never wanted anything more in my life than this right now. Like, we're going to finish next year.
When that Brookfield game, when the clock's kind of winding down and you know what's going to happen, talk about what that feeling was, and then kind of what you experienced with the kids just being on the sideline as I mean, you knew you were going to go to Camp Randall.
Yeah, I mean, it was exciting. It was surreal too. Like, it didn't really sink until like after the game. But, you know, like, you see the clock winding down and just knowing that, like, we're taking a knee to win the game, and you know, the sideline starts erupting, and just knowing that the kids, you know, they worked so hard to get to that final game, and like, they're there now. It's just incredibly exciting and exciting to watch them. And you know, my favorite part was one of our leaders, he's a junior, Jonathan Sobiak, said, I'm so excited for the week. And he's like, not just Friday, but like, it's going to be the best week ever. It's
awesome.
Monday through Friday. Yeah. So like, just knowing how excited he was for practice and school and everything, like, it meant a lot. And that's when I also knew, like, West appears in some trouble.
Tell me, what is it's hard to do this, I know, but what is one thing a snapshot in your mind that says, I'll never forget this. This is something I'll never, ever forget.
Sure. So I'm going to go with a play during the game. So we obviously have a ton of studs. So we have a really good receiver. We have a really good quarterback. We have a really good O-lineman. And so we had worked on this pass play all week, and it was our quarterback's favorite. He's a senior. And ever since I took over the offense, we hadn't thrown the ball a ton. We really got back to, like, pounding the football.
I love it. That's Big Ten football, baby.
Right,
I like it.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
So, like, you know, some of those receivers and the quarterbacks don't always like it, but they,
Sure.
you know, they bought in, and obviously to their credit. And, you know, he had been asking me, you know, like, can we call this play? Can we call it, you know, on first down? I just wanted it on first down. And I kept saying, not yet, not yet, not yet. And finally I told him, hey, all right, now's the time. You can have it. And so we called a play in the huddle, and he saw how the defense aligned. And they did not align properly to just a simple run play. And so he checked to a run play, gave the ball to our sophomore running back, you know, checks out of his favorite pass play that we've been working all week. And then you see Sam Soulful. He's 30 yards downfield, and we score, like, it was like an 80-whatever-yard touchdown. And it was not called by me. You know, our quarterback checked out of it. Yeah, and it just worked perfect. Our Sam Soulful had the most outstanding blocks I've ever seen in my life. And, you know, for our senior quarterback to check out of his favorite play of the week that we worked all week just because he knew the run was there. And then, you know, to trust a sophomore to run the ball in that type of moment, and then for the sophomore to take off and go was it's just incredible. Just the coolest.
I got goosebumps just hearing that story, Coach. That is my feeling, and I'd love to get your take is, you know, we need to make it fun. It can't just be about going and doing, you know, up downs for 2 hours.
No,
it's got to be fun. Can you talk about just the importance of the athletes having fun and what I guess this kind of platform does for the kids?
Yeah, I mean, I think you do a phenomenal job. It's my personal favorite way to follow our girls basketball team. Like, it's super easy on Twitter. It's cool to see, like, the interviews with the girls, and, you know, you kind of feel connected from, like, the fan experience. And
Sure.
Obviously I can't go to every game, especially, you know, once football ends, I got some things that I got to take care of. That I've been neglecting.
Things been on the back shelf for a while,
yeah,
right?
for you know, 20 weeks or whatever.
I call it the honey-do list.
Yeah,
Mine's
right.
usually about this long.
Yeah, exactly. But you know, so it's great to follow the girls that way, and you're right. Like, I mean, especially you can just look at, like, the COVID, like, pre-COVID high school numbers to the post-COVID high school numbers, and there's a big dip there. And I think part of it is kids realized, hey, like, there's a lot of things I can do that I don't have to, like, go into a basketball gym for 4 hours or go lift weights all year round. And, you know, so, like, high school numbers across the country in all sports are declining. And I think the more promoting the sport itself, promoting how hard those kids work is awesome. And then, like, the better thing is, like, they deserve recognition and it should be recognized. And it makes it feel bigger and better. You know, like, I think about, like, our Sun Prairie game and having the cameras there and how awesome that was for our kids. And, like, even the coaches, like, it makes it feel all more worth it, because obviously the kids and coaches put in just a ridiculous amount of time for almost no money for the coaching end of things. And the kids, you know, like, they put in just stupid amount of hours for nothing that's going to be guaranteed. Like, every team in the nation is going to work really hard, and only one of them gets to win it. So, like, to have that experience is awesome. It gets them prepared for the next level potentially, for those people. But even, I think it's even better for the ones who are, like, just going to be, like, high school players and then go on to be lawyers and doctors and teachers.
Couldn't agree more.
Yeah, like, I just think it's so important and so cool. And, particularly, I think, for girls athletics because, again, like, we're not naive to the fact, like, football wins state championship. There's
Football's king. It just
right,
is.
like it is. And
everybody knows that.
Yeah, there's 8,000 people at our games and whatever. And, like, we sold 600 T-shirts or whatever. Girls basketball sold like 90. So it's like, they just don't get the same recognition, but they work just as hard. They deserve it just as much. Like, I try to support them just as much. But, it's like it's harder to get buy-in from, like, the rest of the community like it is for, like, football.
Right. We're going to become a brand ambassador for W7, I think. I mean, Coach has it figured out. Coach, I want to thank you for your time, and also congratulations to you and the boys. I saw a few of them the other night at the girls' game. That's a really fun group. I can tell they enjoy each other. They enjoy being around, and hopefully we'll see some of them here the next couple days. But good luck to you going forward in the off-season. Hopefully get some time away and be able to just do some things that you have to do, and then get the grind started back up again.
That's right. Thanks for all you do for high school athletics. And that's awesome.
Matt McDonald, head coach, Kettle Moraine Lasers, state champions in Division II. We're coming right back with more basketball. You're watching W7.
The W7 band, the pep band, bringing us out of halftime. Hope you enjoyed that interview. Gary, you sat down with Coach McDonald. That was, how was that? I mean, he's still on cloud 9.
Oh, he was fantastic. I mean, the first thing he said to me before we got on camera is how much he appreciates what we do and how much it means to him to be able to watch the KM girls team. He said, look, I'm busy a lot, and I can't always make it to the games. He said, but, when I know it's a W7 game, he said, I always tune in because you guys do such a good job of covering them, and it makes me feel connected to our girls basketball program. And he said, what you guys do is, it has value, and
it has its reach.
To go out of his way to say that,
right.
It was a really nice. We had just a really nice conversation. He's very, very supportive of what we do, and obviously, KM Athletics is riding a high right now.
Sure.
Gold ball in girls basketball, gold ball in football. I mean, what's next? I mean, they made it to state 2 years in a row in volleyball. I mean, KM athletics has never been better.
And this basketball team in front of us, they have high hopes and high expectations and very realistic opportunity to get back to Green Bay and possibly hoist that ball again.
By the way, has Keegan Lotus played in this game? I assume she has.
Sure has.
Do you
She
know
hit
who
a
her grandfather is?
Yes, Johnny Mack sitting in the front row.
I did not know that.
We already discussed.
Okay,
Not really. We found out about it just before tip.
Yeah, I had no idea until today. I was told. I'm like, what?
I know, isn't that fantastic? And there he is, Johnny Mack.
Johnny Mack.
I wonder if he knows about W7. Let's get Johnny Mack over here.
Get Johnny Mack.
Do you think he's announced before? Do you think he could sit with us?
Maybe once or twice.
He'd be like, who are these clowns?
Who are these? Okay, Junior.
My number hangs in the rafters.
Yeah.
Block from behind, Krahowski. Pitch it ahead, Torres.
Congratulations, Braylon Torres, 1,000 career points.
Krahowski. That's 19 points for Grace. Just too easy.
By the way, Mallory Hoytink is 23 points away from 1,000. She had 33 points today, career high, in a 10-point loss against Wanakee.
Yeah, Connor came on and said, Slinger with a nice rebound, up 21-8.
It was 26-10 at halftime.
And then?
The wheels fell off. Actually, Claire Might just went bananas in the second half for Wanakee.
How does that happen?
Claire is. She had 2 points in the first half. I knew that wasn't going to stay that way, and I said a minute before the half, I said if Coach Thompson from Slinger had his choice, there would be no halftime. They would just keep playing until the end of the game and just skip the halftime because the second half. I thought Slinger still played a good second half. Wanakee was at a whole nother level in that second half. They woke up.
The left hand, little hook. Delaney Nine-Ice. 50-19 early on here in the second half.
I know KM's good. Obviously, they're the state champs. I get all that. I thought Oregon might give them a little more of a challenge today. Oregon's got some nice pieces. Nine-Ice is good. Sam Schmidt is a good player. They lost Emily Mortensen, which that's a tough loss, and that's a travel. That's a good call.
Sam Schmidt not playing today.
Well, so that's a problem.
That does create when you're playing a team like this.
Yeah.
Kettle, you could see it. And I talked about that in the first half is KM, they lost some talent, no doubt. When you lose a Lily Rangard, but many of these kids returned. Many of them didn't have, they didn't play much last year, but then all of a sudden, at practice, they're going against Lily Rangard, Braylon Torres, Grace Krahowski. They're getting better each and every practice. Right. And then they go play teams. They're like, well, I've played some of the best in the state. This isn't an issue.
Right. And also Isabella Walschlager also, who didn't get a lot of points, but tough defender and just, really kind of the heartbeat of the team last year. Yeah, Becca Siedenberg as well.
Siedenberg, thank you.
Yeah, Mia Hurdle. We've got a lot of pieces, but it's reload. Pewaukee's the same way. It's not rebuild, it's reload. Pewaukee looked fantastic today.
Beating Hartford.
And by the way, Hartford's going to be good.
Yeah,
Hartford's going to be a good.
What does that say for how
team.
good Pewaukee is? Pewaukee handled them relatively easily.
They did. It was a pretty competitive first half, but halftime Pewaukee was up 11 though, and then in the second half they pretty much kind of coasted. But McKenna Christian, I'll tell you what, McKenna is a really good basketball player. If she would trust her body a little more and use it a little bit more, especially inside, I think she would be virtually unstoppable. She's 6 foot. I wouldn't say she's timid by any means. Just she could be more assertive physically than what she is, I think.
Maddie Shop for three.
And this is the thing with KM. There's just weapon after weapon. You shut Torres down. Okay, what about Shop? What about the elephant in the room? What about Grace? What do you do with Grace? Well, okay, you shut Grace down, and then it's the next one. Okay, now Torres. It keeps coming. And then, by the way, if they miss a couple, Claire Vosberg there to get rebounds.
Yeah, it's a well-oiled machine that's very realistic in their opportunities this year, and set that bar high and then go chase it. Try to grab it, and that's what they're going to do. Stick around after this one. Germantown and Watertown.
Boy, Watertown is banged up. Watertown has 8 players today.
Yeah.
This, I mean,
And
Lily Euler is out, who is there. I don't rank players, but I mean
Right.
she is a huge part of that Watertown
Sure.
team. Alex Johnson out today,
yeah.
and that is huge because Alex is that's your size. That's your post. I mean, so no Alex. And that would be the only advantage I would say Watertown would have in this game is having the size of AJ, and now to not have AJ.
And not to have your AJ, not to have your post, and not to have your point guard.
Right.
And you go against Germantown, who's going to pressure you, tip the buzzer.
Right. I mean, you might as well just tie a hand behind your back. And one of their players got hit in the nose yesterday, broke her nose. I mean, it's
raining,
not stopping. And I talked to Coach Stolberg today. He's like, hey, you know what? This is basketball. It's basketball season. We're beat up. He's still going to roll the ball out at 3 o'clock. We still got to be there.
Coach Stolberg, huge supporter of W7,
He's
so
the
much
best.
so that we're going to be there the 28th and 28th.
27th through the 29th, I believe.
Yep, I think you're right.
3-day event this year.
I'm going to take the day off on the 27th.
Are you?
Yeah, I have. I celebrate half Hanukkah. I celebrate so many Christmases.
Oh, that's
I call
right.
that half Hanukkah. So that is. I will be celebrating with on my dad's side, and it's a fun evening that we look forward to with all the cousins and nieces and the nephews and everything.
Does
And,
Hanukkah Harry show up?
I don't know what that is.
Hanukkah Harry? Don't watch the Saturday Night Live. Watch Hanukkah Harry. They always talk about Santa Claus. What about Hanukkah Harry?
I do not like the new.
Oh, this sort of the new what?
This is awesome. The graphics are fantastic. Trying to put it in, host, visitor.
I
it's
know.
Like, wait, what?
And it's backwards, too.
And it's backwards,
Host
right.
being on top.
So I keep getting the points of the wrong team, and then we're talking. So, yeah, we won't discuss what happened earlier.
Whitefish Bay has officially protested that broadcast, by the way.
Whitefish Bay. I think Oconomowoc ready to. You're gonna have your house.
Oconomowoc said thank you.
Yeah, you're gonna be egged when you get home.
Once again, I'm accused of being an Oconomowoc homer.
That is great.
An Ike homer and an Oconomowoc homer. Look at me go.
On the line.
Nice shot.
You gotta get that foot behind the line, Lola Bond. You're gonna shoot it from that far. Do not have your toes on the line.
Shouldn't she really have number 7? I mean, you probably don't carry it, but couldn't you order it?
Studebaker hitting the bank.
I would order a number
Cashing
7
in on that
for Lola Bond.
for practice.
No,
Practice jersey.
game.
Yeah, practice jersey should be 7.
Game.
No, you can't do that.
Why not?
You got to be able. The referee. Notice nobody goes above a 5.
I didn't know that was.
That's a rule.
I didn't know if it was still a thing. And it was a rule in the 80s. I don't know if that was still a rule.
Oh, it's still a thing. Things are still things.
Okay, what
Most
about
things
number?
are archaic.
What about number 70?
70 would have been fine. It just wouldn't look.
I don't
as-
think you can do that. You probably can't go above 50,
No,
right?
you can't because of the hands. No, that is correct. You can only go. The highest number is 55. Grahowski,
Oh,
look at
that's
that.
why they do it for the hands?
Yeah, for referees.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, that makes sense.
You're learning today.
I just thought it was just a thing, just because.
Riley Hurdle with the jumper.
That's Mia's little sister. Mia on the state championship team, graduated in 2022. As I look down at my notes,
Yeah, we've got nothing.
I have no notes. That's Brady Peterson over there, isn't it?
3 on the way. I'll take your word for it. I've talked
It
to you
is.
about this face and name thing. I can't do it.
No, at the media table.
Oh, great look inside. Oh, that was a great pass. Just a little too much juice on it.
Reporting in for the Lady Panthers, the number 22, Olivia Nice.
I've been sent a video of Hanukkah Harry from road producer Ryan Ellerbush.
There you go.
I'll have to watch later. 10.5 remaining in this one.
If we could do remote production somehow, I would just have him do that.
Good drive. Oh, looked like a clean block. Keegan's upset with that call, but we're going to get some free throws.
Category number 23, Keegan Lotus. For second, team's third.
Over in the other game, the other court, Laconia and Martin Luther. I'm going to, as soon as this one gets closer to the end, I'm going to head over there and get the second half of that one for sure. And then you've got Germantown and Watertown.
Somebody going to be here for camera? For
I'll be here.
That's the spirit. Second one, good.
See if KK wants to jump over me again.
Dear Lord. She might line up some of the bench players and jump over all of them, too.
It's like Evil Knievel.
Good thing our demographics know who that is.
Yeah.
The kids don't.
The kids have no idea.
They have no idea. Oh, travel. But the feet went before the ball was down.
Bray's got like reflectors on the back of her shoes. I mean, wouldn't that be like a distraction?
Did I show you the shoe game of the day?
No. I'll tell you what, Coach Hugh Thompson was rocking the shoes over for Slinger. Oh, who is that?
That was our player of the game.
Oh, those are nice. From Whitefish Bay?
From Bay, yeah. I'd have to. I announced it. I said it 100 times.
Long gone.
And I told you I'm not good at that. The memory's not what it used to be. And you are who again? 9:30 remaining. Did what?
Well, on the other broadcast, I don't know if you picked up on this or if they mentioned it, but Larry and Ryan both had Chick-fil-A peppermint shakes delivered.
To their house?
Yes.
What about
Not
us?
here. No, they didn't have them delivered here. Amy Terry had asked me after the game, she goes, did you get your peppermint shake yet? I'm like, no. How would I? I'm here. I live here now.
Those shoes
This
were
is my new
courtesy.
residence.
I've sent it to you, by the way. Feeney Bortolotti of Whitefish Bay. Those shoes, those fantastic Dalmatian shoes.
Dalmatian, yeah, that's nice.
$8:40 remaining. Taken away from Torres. Grahowski,
I like
so
the effort.
savvy.
I still like the effort by Oregon, though. I mean, they're still playing hard here.
That's what we've seen all weekend. I think if you're later in the year, you might see teams hanging their heads.
Nice
but being
job.
so early, we've noticed that in our last game as well. These teams, they just don't back down regardless of the score. They're going to keep fighting. They're going to keep giving it what they have.
Number 5, Emily Gomez. And number 35, Lily Schmidt.
Now I'm getting pictures of them in the drive-thru.
And checking in from
That's weird.
Number 4, from Boston.
Well, they can send you pictures of them in the drive-thru as long as they're on their way here with Chick-fil-A shakes.
I don't believe they are. That's what they were getting. Inside look and finish. Olivia, nice.
I'll be in Oregon at the end of January when they take on, I believe, Sauk Prairie.
I'm going to say you have a much different game that day. Because this is you can see the talent on this team.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, there's a lot of talent on this team. Have you been to Oregon's facility?
I have not recently. It's been.
If you're not sure, the answer is no, you haven't,
Right.
because you would know it.
It
is gorgeous.
I haven't been in that community in probably about 20 years.
Okay, then you definitely have not. It is fantastic. Beautiful, beautiful field house.
7:50 remaining in this one. 58-31.
Now, Oregon is where they have the guy that does the PA also does the play-by-play. So after he does the PA, he runs up the steps to the top and then calls the game. So last time I was there, they had no PA announcer at all because he was calling the game, which was crazy. It was hilarious. I'm like, I need the PA because when I'm wrong, the PA bails me out.
And you're often wrong.
I'm often wrong. That's correct.
As am I.
Oh, except for the scores. You're never wrong about the weight. Never mind.
So I noticed the white cloth, the red's in there. Where's the black one?
I don't know.
That's wonderful.
It's somewhere in the abyss of my office.
That's only the one I had for the last couple of years.
I've got it. It's not like it's gone.
Oh, great pass
Nice pass.
inside. Turnaround. Riley scores. Hurdle.
Riley's a nice little player.
(60-31). 3 on the way, short. Offensive rebound, put back. McKenna Carroll.
I don't think I could play for Todd Hansen because I don't know that I could look over and see how disappointed he is in me after a play.
Because we laugh as another 18-footer with my feet on the line. Come on, clean those up.
He always looks like he's so disappointed. Not mad, just like, oh, I expected. You look at your parents, not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
Which you just hated hearing that.
Tell me you're mad at me. Nope, just
Please be
disappointed.
mad at me, not that.
McKenna Carroll. The amount of eye rolls and looks to the ceiling are just, there it is.
And the throwing up of the hands,
Did you see the look to the ceiling?
I
It's
did.
so great.
I did.
It's the best. Todd, a huge friend, obviously a friend of ours.
He is a great friend of ours.
I've
We're
known
so
Todd
blessed.
for 20 plus years. and that's the look. They're at state, that's the look.
He looks like he just lost his house or something.
Yeah. Somebody stole his dog. It's up 62-35. Somebody stole his sandwich, his lunch. Delaney on the board again, 62-37. Shot on the way, draws front iron.
Nice board.
Oh, good. Ooh. Uh-oh. Never good when the trainer's hustling out of a room.
Yeah, that's not good. Oh, my gosh.
Well, it's not over-dramatized.
Okay, she's going the other way, so she's not going. Well, she's probably going to the middle gym, then not the.
Doesn't matter. It's still a kid that's injured.
No, I know. I'm just trying to think who it would be.
Well, it's a JV game, so
Yeah.
the schedule's very different. It's in front of you. You have notes in front of you. Oh,
These are
great read.
yesterday.
No, but it still has the JV schedule in it.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Oh, you're a pain in my.
I really don't want to look.
Now you're being it. Give me that. Time is 2:28. Saturday.
At the line for Kettle, the number 5, Emily Gomez.
Pewaukee Hartford started at 1, so might be a tape job. Could be hustling to get some tape on somebody.
Yeah.
Doesn't have to be a dramatic injury here.
We'll go with that.
That's the spirit. Emily Gomez gets a second. So I talked to Wausau West coach between the games
Yes.
today. So Hortonville today.
Yes.
Germantown yesterday.
Yes.
Neenah was Tuesday.
Yeah. Who do they got tomorrow? UConn?
Well, sort of. They had KK yesterday.
Yeah, right.
My goodness, the gauntlet thrown down. He said, we have a good team. We know we're a good team, but these girls needed to see what really good teams are. And I thought it was a great point. Play great talent.
What'd you do? Were you charging your phone? Did you unplug it and charge your phone? If you did, I'd understand.
Got some camera issues Gary's going to go fix. Good thing he's here. 4:48 remaining. 63-37. Oh, that's interesting. Only the main, so there must be a disconnect up there, obviously. Miss who scored that one. .4:15 remaining. Trying to get the camera off them. We'll try to get it down here. Last time I did this, Krahowski hit a 3.
Fouls on Oregon number 11, McKenna Carroll, her 4th.
Lily Schmidt to the line. The junior misses the first.
The Lady Panthers, the number 10, Caitlin Studebaker. And then number 22, Olivia Nice.
Martin Luther and Laconia tied at halftime. All good, boss?
All good.
I thought it would be.
You say they're tied at halftime?
Yes, they are. Second one good. Was it just disconnected?
Yep.
Yeah, that's kind of what I thought when I looked at everybody else's all charged, and that's not. Offensive rebound, 9 ice. 3 on the way.
Oh, banking hours.
It's Saturday.
Saturday banking hours.
Absolutely. Carroll knocks it in. That's their second banked in 3. They like to go to the bank. Nothing wrong with that. Cashing in. I don't have your drum roll system
Don't have the
here.
sound effect system here.
Really disappointed in you.
Most people are. You've been talking to my parents again?
And your wife and,
And my
your
wife
kids.
and my kids, dog.
The neighbors. A nice left-hand layup, Emily Gomez.
Emily Gomez.
She's quick, Gomez.
Attacks hard to the left.
Yeah.
Another 3. Another bank.
That's 2.
McKenna Carroll.
Keep doing that, McKenna.
Well, they're working. They keep going in. They don't count any differently.
I don't know if Dana Walmsley is here. If not, she's watching at home. It's Coach Walmsley's wife, big supporter of ours. Adam Walmsley, head coach at Oregon.
Fouls on Kettle number 31, Riley Hurdle.
Kennedy Rutherford was your player of the
Yes,
game.
she was. She was great.
That's awesome. Love to see it.
8 points in the first half to really get the Pirates going. She's one of those kids. I mean, you know how it is with Pewaukee right now. It's a fight for minutes. I mean, you know, you get in, you got to do something. And Kennedy came in and right away 2 quick buckets. And Coach Reuter left her in, and she scored 4 more points. And I said, you know, that's what you do. When you get your opportunities, you take advantage of it. Because you don't know when the next one's coming.
I coached her, I believe, cousins. So I've run into them numerous times and watched her play last year on JV as a freshman.
Yep.
You know, but there was talking about minutes. How was she going to go up and play on varsity last year?
Exactly.
I mean, she had the ability. She was called up late in the year.
Yep.
She got to ride that train to state, and this year she's getting her minutes. They're taking advantage of them, like
Well,
you
even-
said. And
yeah,
I mean,
even
she's a
this
hardworking
year-
kid. It's a talented family. Both her cousins were fantastic players.
I mean, even this year, I mean, with Janowski there, with Vanessa Johnson there, I mean, you know, there's all kinds of
They just
competition for
reload,
spots.
like you
They
said.
do.
As we approach 2 minutes left in this one, Germantown, Watertown coming up next. Gary is looking to see if he is going to be another hurdle in KK's
I'm a hurdle
life.
for many things.
Yes. But if you haven't seen it, go to our Twitter and Instagram, the W7 page, and watch KK hurdle Gary during the line introductions yesterday.
That was fantastic. I literally felt like a gust of wind go past me as she flew over.
Gary came over, white sheet looking.
I was still
oh
holding the
my
camera
God.
with white knuckles. Actually, I mean, it happened so fast. It was nothing. And for her, it was nothing. I mean, it just, you know, pfft.
Yeah.
She is a treasure. We're going to miss her. I can't even tell you how much I'm going to miss watching that kid play here. I'm
been
excited for her.
fortunate. Yep.
But of course, we'll watch her at UConn, but I'm going to really miss her a lot.
She's been a big part of W7
She
because
definitely
Germantown,
has.
back-to-back years, as Emily Gomez hits the 3. Back-to-back years, they were the home school.
Yep.
And her freshman year, I think we did 8 games of theirs, maybe
Least.
9.
Yeah.
And then this year, we're going to do somewhere in that 7 to 10 range again. Oh, he let that.
I don't know what was funnier, the play not getting called or Todd's reaction.
Oh, goodness.
He's doing the,
Yeah. Hey, take the points. Took about 4 to get to the rack. Fantastic.
he's over Giving the ref a hard time. You're up 22, Todd. It's all right. He's not really giving him a hard time, but. Big thanks to Todd Hansen and Kettle Moraine for having us this weekend. It's been, I'll tell you what, this is such a great event and so well run and run so smoothly. That's not just an accident.
Yeah.
The hours he puts in and preparing for this, it's unbelievable.
And it's a perfect way to kick off a season. To bring all these games to everybody.
Yeah.
It makes it long for us. I mean, by tonight, our voices are cached.
I didn't get my Oregon selfie. I really wanted that.
Oh, get it when you get there in January.
Yep. Bummer.
I don't think they want it now.
Oh, I wouldn't do it after a game.
.8 remaining. And I think I got to update this a little. But I have the right team scoring the right amount of points, so.
Well, that's good. We're making progress.
Yeah, I might as well get this one all set. Unfortunately for Watertown, I think it's going to be a tough match next game.
I don't know that you did a roster. You could probably just write down their names on your hand.
Yeah.
We'll see the Panthers 2 more times at their place end of January. Then middle of January, we'll see them at the Badger Challenge in Milton.
Nice win for KM. Oregon, we'll see you in January. Not to worry, it will get better. You know it, I know it. We all know it, so don't hang your head. Keep working hard. 71-48 is our final. Stick around. Germantown, Watertown, coming up next. Live on W7, sponsored by Jolly Good Soda and the Pat Connaughton.